Hey Sagittarius, it's Michelle with Light and Love Intuitive Readings. Thank you so much for stopping by. These are your weekly messages for April 29th through 5th, 2018. And I'm looking for a current situation, a potential challenge this week, or obstacle, and an outcome, and advice. And let's see what we can get for you. And please remember that I do read the messages intuitively, but please feel free to interpret the cards any way you see fit for your own situation. I'm looking for your divine messages for April 29th through 5th, 2018 for Sagittarius. Thank you, angels. Thank you, archangels. Spirit guides, all from pure and divine, love and light only. What are your divine messages for Sagittarius? April 29th through 15. Seven of Shields is your current situation. And that's kind of being happy, like looking at the fruits of your labor, learning from the past, noticing what does bear fruit and what doesn't. Looking at the long-term sustainability of your material world. So let's see what a potential challenge would be this week. Challenge or obstacle. Okay. Your potential challenge for the week is the Hanged Man. And with that, it might be inviting you to have a different perspective. Maybe you are looking at all you have accomplished so far, and you may not be so happy with it. But what you need to know is where you are right now. You do have sustainable results, and you do have to notice what is bearing fruit in your life and what is not. And possibly by taking a different perspective, looking at it from a different angle. If you feel everything is just bearing fruit, then maybe you need to take a look and just see if there's anything that needs to be tweaked. If you're struggling, then you would definitely, you need to take a look at it from a standpoint of, look at where I've come, look how far I've come. But in any case, there's always room for growth. So, and also with this, it's inner peace. A real true sense of inner peace, and maybe that's a challenge this week because you're not feeling inner peace. Sometimes you just have to let go and let God take care of the rest, and maybe that's a situation that you're in right now. And your outcome for the week is the Ace of Cauldrons, which would be the same as the Ace of Cups. And with that, that's definitely a new divine beginning to something. Whether it's love and relationship, maybe you're gaining some compassion, maybe you're developing your intuition and your own psychic abilities. Sometimes if you're in a lonely state, or if you have recently been hurt, this urges you to, it's offering you the new beginning, but it's also urging you to release any old emotional baggage. So getting rid of the baggage, and you need to follow your instincts, follow your own intuition, and be open to the new opportunities as you put the past behind. So let's see if we can get some clarification here. And the Seven of Shields. And the Seven of Shields, again, is definitely learning from your past, learning from past mistakes, knowing what works, knowing what does not. And it actually means that you're doing better than you know. You're definitely doing better than you know. And sometimes this is about looking and not seeing the real beauty in your life or what you've already accomplished. Okay, I'm going to switch decks. Nothing's popping out here. And I do rely on the cards to pop out because that's exactly what happens to me. And so with the Hanged Man, that could be your challenge because maybe you're only seeing things through one lens. And with the Hanged Man, he's asking you to look at things from a whole different perspective, but also know that's to let the divine work through you. And if you've, have to make a sacrifice to move forward, that's okay. Make that sacrifice and let God take the rest, because you do have this divine offer right here, right on the heels of that. What other divine messages do you have for Sagittarius, April 29th through 15? What else can we give to them? So definitely see the beauty in what you've already attained. There we go. And we have the Nine of Water, and this is where your wish comes true. Your concerns fade away, and you do have a new love of life. And the last 3 readings, this has come out for you. And I hope that you are enjoying your life where it is and taking a look at things through a different lens and a different perspective, because there are wonderful things that around you that help your concerns to just fade. And the intensity of that in this reading seems less than the other weeks, but also, taking a look at how far, like reassessing and reevaluating and taking a look at how far you've come. See the beauty in that. Release what doesn't serve you and see the beauty in what you've already created. And this is getting me nowhere, so I apologize. I'm going to try this deck again, and if nothing happens here, I will go to the Angel Oracle cards and see what else we can pull for your reading. Good week, though, Sagittarius. Definitely a good week. Definitely new beginnings, too. And I have the Three of Swords here. And, as I'm clarifying the reading, and what I'm feeling is that somebody hurt your heart at some point. And it's not something that's coming this week. It's that this new perspective is for that as well. So as you're possibly not paying attention so much as to what you've already done that is so wonderful, and that you need to really look at it from that perspective. This heart hurting here is definitely taking a look at that relationship or that happening from a new perspective, so that once you find the blessing in what has happened, then you are able to receive this divine offer along with, allowing your wishes to come true and receiving a new love of life. And it seems like there's definitely suffering, especially with all this blood here. There's definitely remnant suffering of what hurt your heart. And, it's not always a third-party situation or whatever. It's pure sorrow and pain. Something hurt you. Something happened. And what I'm feeling on this reading is that it is something in the past, and that you've come a long way, and you're making strides. You're definitely making strides, and this is just urging you to take a new perspective, take a new look at your situation, or a quick look at your past, because you don't want to hang into a low vibration, part of your life too long. Quick, evaluate, find the blessing in the pain, and move out of that, and be happy. Look at all you've created. Count your blessings. Know that you have created the fruits of your labor are right there, and you need to look at them from that perspective rather than what have I done with my life so far. And another card that popped out is another ace, and it's the Ace of Shields. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. And so this is a new financial opportunity or career change. It's an opportunity. It's a journey. And this means prosperity and fertility. And this is love and relationships and compassion. So you're getting this new beginning. And you're starting to love your life again. Definitely a new beginning. And the next card that fell out was the Eight of Shields. And that's you striving to be the best at your efforts. You're learning something new. That's skill development. But you still definitely need balance. And the other card that flew out was the King of Shields. And you know, with this king, this is stability. It's abundance and security. This could be an older man that is providing advice and guidance and wisdom for you. It could be you providing because you have the financial support and wealth. This is an expert. He's disciplined. He's abundant. He's earthy. He can fix anything. So if there is someone helping you to get over this, accept the help. If that's not who that is, this is where you're going here, to where you would have that abundance and security. So if you don't have someone that's actually guiding you, giving you the advice and the wisdom, then it's definitely where you're headed. So take a look by looking at that 7 and be proud of the fruits of your labor. And also from the Hanged Man perspective, definitely take a look at what's gotten you there and what hasn't gotten you there, and release what doesn't get you there. And just know that any sacrifices you need to make to let go, that you will be okay. You will be balanced. You're getting there. You have 2 new starts right there. And this is about being open to the possibilities and leaving the past behind you. Leaving that past behind you. And they're both divine beginnings, divine starts of new cycles. And so this one here could be new relationships coming in, and this one here could be new opportunities, a new journey. It could also mean fertility, manifestation, perfect contentment. Let's see what else fell out. And we have the Emperor. And this says organization and logic, structure and discipline and leadership. So if this king here is a leader or a helper that is the expert in his field and he's helping you, you also have this, the Emperor. And that's keeping things in order in a reasonable and stable way. And if you don't have order, either this person will help you find order in your life, or he asks you to seek order. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. Archangel Michael, thank you. We are looking for your divine messages and advice for Sagittarius 29th through 15. You know, don't forget, you'll be looking, reviewing what you've done so far. And don't forget looking at what bears fruit and getting rid of what does not. And this Michael card that flipped out says you are guarded and protected. And it says thank you for protecting loved ones and me, ensuring that we are safe and that all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. It's okay to ask for assistance. And if these are helpers, they're divinely appointed to you. Take the help. It's okay. Take the help. Let's see what else. Do you have any other advice for Sagittarius? Michael, for 29th through 5th, 15. So it does look like you've been through a little bit here. I'm not feeling it as hard and ugly, so it may possibly be something that is quite a ways in the past and you're still getting over it, but you're moving. You're doing great things, and you have 2 divine offers for new beginnings, and you have a newfound love of life. Your concerns are fading away. You have help here. And another thing he said here was detach from the situation. And the prayer is, Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear and drama so that I be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and this situation. So detach from it. Let it go. Give it to God. And with that hangman, he's like suspended in an inner peace. And he's saying, let go and let the divine work come through. Let the divine work through you. And accept these new offers. Be awake enough to accept these offers. Change your perspective. Change the way you have been thinking. And another card that came out from Michael is, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. And it said, prayer, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and giving me the courage to make healthy changes in life. So it seems like, and what I'm feeling here is, basically this 3 of Swords knocked you off kilter. And you are gaining your footing, you're gaining your ground, and you are starting to reflect on your life. You still need to take out things that do not serve you. You need to let go and let God, and you also need to take a look at things from a different perspective. Make sure if you're in a unhealthy situation, you need to leave it. It's time. This is the time. And with this Archangel Michael card saying that it's time, it's also okay to do that. He's saying it's time to go. So this is the time. And know that you do have 2 divine starts. One in either relationships or your own intuition with family and those who love you unconditionally. But you also have a material start here. And you have 2 helpers. And you are definitely guarded and protected. So, and your wish comes true. Your wish comes true. So let's see what the other archangels have to say to throw some light on this situation. This one's flipping all over. Life review. And this says, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So you need to make that promise to yourself that you will take a look at everything and don't miss anything. Take a look at everything. Take a look, really pay attention to where your mind goes and get rid of anything that's unhealthy and unbalanced. It's time to take inventory here. Is there any other divine message you have for Sagittarius? This one here was ready to flip. Didn't want to come out. Any other message for Sagittarius 29th through 5th, 19. Okay. Divine order. And this is, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. And your Emperor here is structure, discipline, order. He likes things in order. So just know though, everything's how it needs to be. Look past anything that's got you like twisted up, and just know that there is an underlying order. And also that flew out is, remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. And you are very loved. So don't let any of this, hopefully that'll get you past, give you that next boost, a little more wind at your back. Another card that flew out is courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. You got this, Sagittarius. You definitely have this. One more. And this is the beloved one. And it says, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Could be that ace coming in. So overall, Sagittarius, it seems like you're kind of taking a little inventory already. And you're taking a look at, the fruits of your labor. Do pay attention to what has bore your fruit and what has not. Take a look at it from a different perspective, but also internally. Just know that you can let anything go and give it to God. And then at the other side of this, you do have new beginnings. You have help. You have new beginnings. You have a new love of life. Know that the angels are working on your spiritual soulmate relationship if it's a person that you're worried about. In the meantime, know that you are guarded and protected. But it's reminding you for sure, take inventory and resolve, change, or heal anything that is unbalanced. And in all of this, always remember who you are and how powerful you are. And have the courage to always stand up for your beliefs. Well, I hope that resonated. If you have any questions or would like a personal reading with me, you can email me. And I will see you next week. Thank you.